Take one. Action. Wait, that's cut. My bad. No film school.
We're watching 9 to 5 Nightmares.
I'm using this thing called a center saddle, and when I bought this, I barely use it. But when I go to cafes and stuff like this, I usually have to bring the tripod in, look all commercial. But with this center saddle, I can really just sit it on the table, get the camera level, and get a shot like this. So I guess I better take a behind the scenes with the camera, iPhone camera, so y'all can see. But this is basically how I'm monitoring my setup right now. And big shout out to center saddle, because without this wouldn't be possible. You can get a lot done these days. Starting from where I started out, man, you can get a lot done these days. You just really got to have a plan and a delivery method. So I'm working on mine. If y'all want to come to the studio with your boy, let me know. We can have some conversations around creativity, which is where I think this is all going. Just talking to creative people and helping them understand their 9 to 5 nightmare, or communicating their 9 to 5 nightmare. It's Walter the Balter, and you watching 9 to 5 Nightmares.
We're watching 9 to 5 Nightmares.
Come on, bro. A lot of you boys have been inspired by my life. A lot of you boys have taken a page out of my comic book, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though y'all haven't given credit, and a lot of people is winning that is jumping on these social platforms and talking smack, buying stuff, talking about stuff they don't know. Listen, a lot of the uncool people are in the cool conversation, in the cool realm. I don't like that shit. We finna squash that shit. So this video is a quick guideline before buying a camera. Before you niggas go buy a camera, first come see the Balter. I'm trying to prevent frustration in the future for you boys just picking up cameras, you know what I'm saying? So before you buy a camera, come see the Balter, you know what I'm saying? I wrote down a list of 5 things that you need to consider before buying a camera, just because this is just a lot of fake stuff going on. There's a lot of imitation going on, and only the strong survive, you know what I'm talking about? Before you buy a camera, there's 5 things you need to know. There's 5 things you need to know. Here we go. The first thing you need to have before buying a camera is vision. Throw it up on the screen.
I did get one at a conference. Oh, you did? In Minnesota.
You need vision. You need vision. And let me break that down a little bit. So, in order to have vision, you got to know your why. You got to know your why. Because if you don't, you're just going to do anything and not be fulfilled in the long term. Trust me, I've been there. That's the number one thing you need to know, is why you're doing this. Why you picking it up? What is your vision for the cam? Number 2, you don't need film school. I didn't go to film school. I work for BNT. I work for BET, Nissan. I work for Hennessy. I work for Porsche. I work for Facebook. Not on no video shit though. But I've allowed myself to travel outside of the realms of the hood using my vision. And my vision was just to learn as much as I can and get as many doors as I can, you know, find a way into the actual film industry. And I made strides, but I still haven't fully converted yet, so we still working on that. But you gotta know your why. And my why is to make a body of work so that there's more compassion for us in the public. I've done that. So at this time, it's really about conversion. It's really about conversion of knowledge and skills into the job role, not the self-claimed title or the freelance entrepreneur, freelance cinematographer, freelance documentary filmmaker, right? So know your why. That's the number one, very number one thing. Either through film school or not taking it, you'll find your path. I didn't go to film school. I really just went to LA and went crazy for 5 years, and that was my path. But everybody else got different paths. So know your why. Understand if you're gonna go to film school or not, and then set off to be on a path. It's a very, very silent one, and don't listen to the people that say you can't do stuff. That's just what I would recommend. So number 1, vision. Number 2, fundamentals. Fundamentals. And the way I break that down is, you got to know the rules to break the rules. You got to know the rules to break the rules, okay? A lot of y'all people want to be calling yourself artists, but artists have to learn the confinements of the space in order to create space. I talk this way because I am this way, so I know y'all feeling this. My engine's starting to get going. But fundamentals are important. In order to break the rules, you got to know the rules. Simple as plain. Expanding on the fundamentals, it's important to find a mentor. Find somebody you can talk shop with. Find somebody who can facilitate information to you, insights, experience to you. It's important to find a mentor. And you can do that virtually or in person, but find a way to put up with a mentor, acquire a mentor, learn from a mentor. Shout out to Nikki Films.
All my life I knew I'd be good. All my life I grew up in the hood. Niggas prayed on my downfall. Niggas prayed I fall hard. No me, but I ball. Rather stay solo, I don't fuck with y'all. Every day a new day, so I go hard. Grew up dripping off my own sauce.
And my last talking bit of fundamentals is study. You gotta study when you watch stuff, when you're reading, the way you're talking, the way you're observing. You gotta study. You gotta study what you're trying to accomplish. And I've had a great deal of studying in my journey as a cinematographer / film director. So study your butt off, man. Watch stuff over and over and over, and try to take that into your next project. That's what I would say. So you got vision, you got fundamentals. My third thing that you need to know about before buying a camera, you need experience. You need a camera to have experience, but it's gonna take experience. So with experience comes insights. So take your time once you acquire the camera to gain experience. And that means you gotta do some free stuff. Just get busy. Because without patience, no one will trust you or believe you. And it takes a lot of patience to do this job. It takes a lot of patience to talk to people and guide them through simple shit. You know what I'm saying? When the camera turn on, people's egos turn on. So get ready for that. I hope y'all can hear me too. I think the audio was a lot better on the last mic, but it could just be the headphones low. Let's get back into it. Also, in regards to experience, it helps you to know what to avoid, so you can know how to cheat. A lot of the times you're gonna mess up, and it's gonna be pretty detrimental. But at the same time, it makes you that much better the more you mess up. So, on the road to experience, on the path to experience, the road is paved with landmines. So that's number 3, experience. Now the 4th thing you need before buying a camera is style. You need style. After experience, you should be developing a style, and within that style is the discovery of process, how you like to do things, what shortcuts you like to take, and what things you don't care about as far as, like, you know, auto-tuning Ronins, balancing Ronins properly, cleaning lenses, just the basics, whatever. However you get down, that's your style. And through experience, you develop style. So that comes later. So know that before buying a camera. It's not funny.
Take your time, never rush, don't have to make shit a race. When I come through, haters gon' have the pissy face. No, most of them niggas you think real, really fake. Talk about how much you spend, how much you really save. Talk that real shit, make the paraplegic walk. Know what it is when I come through, don't even need to talk. Demon time, cause most these bitches got evil hearts. Somebody pass the exotic, you know I needs to spark. Tell me who needs needs love? Who needs love? Tell me who needs drugs? Who needs drugs? I can find you the weed plug if you need smoke, or I can find you the lead plug if you need dope. Remember it was 35 for the kilo. I see more white than a ski slope. Look like I'm making money but still need more. Said look like we been making money but still need more. Look me in the face and wonder how I move, and I'm looking back at him, I can see right through.
Find and understanding your style comes identity, which is somewhat of discovering of your process. But identity means building a portfolio, and in that portfolio you should have a theme, and within that theme shoot some spec ads, shoot some ads for companies that make your work stand out and that show that you can come up with commercial ideas to awaken your presence as a director, right, or cinematographer. So you need vision, then you learn the fundamentals, then you gain experience, then you develop your style. And the fifth thing you need before buying a camera, you gotta understand the cost, man. It costs to be the boat. You know what I'm talking about? It really costs to be the boat. So it's not just a money thing, it's a time thing, it's a friendship thing, it's gotta be purposeful. You know what I'm saying? So within costs, I wrote down something about informed decision on which is an incomplete thought, but through costs you can make an informed decision on which camera to buy. That's probably what I meant. So if you need to know a camera to buy, just talk to me or somebody like me. We'll point you in the right direction, but make sure your pocket's straight, because we're gonna give it to you straight. It costs to beat about. That's all I'm gonna say. So within costs, also think about lenses, not just the camera. Think about lenses, lights, batteries, parts, memories, and audio equipment. That's more than the camera, and that's gonna add up to equally as the amount of the camera, which is why you gotta factor in which camera to buy based on the cost, not just time. But it costs to beat about. So the dream is real, nightmares are cheap, but the vision is expensive. So the dream is real, nightmares are cheap, but the vision is expensive. It's gonna cost you a lot of stuff, a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, a lot of time, a lot of doubt, a lot of money. But that's why the first thing to start with was vision. So as long as you got vision, you can see the end. Can't nobody see that but you. All right, that's my piece. Just want to drop some content for today. If this inspired you, you know what to do. Make me look cool. Y'all know I look cool. Y'all know I look good. And I'll see y'all boys on the next video. Shout out to Rob Machado too. Appreciate you, brother. Bless.